Good morning, Stanton, and welcome back to Star Citizen Wednesdays. Today we are continuing our ship rental series. And today we are going to be looking at the ARGO Mole. Actually, ooh, that's actually working today. Holy shit. I don't remember that price being higher, but no. You can take it out on a field trip for 200k, so not that hard to come by. And if you got a crew, you can start working with this little bastard who will fit in a medium hangar. And yes, I do have my own mole to use, but for the sake of the rental video, I'll be showing what a base mole, a base stock mole, has and how it operates. Because if you've got a crew that you can work with, it's pretty decent. Doing it solo, you almost want to go back to using your prospector or your golem. Helmet check. Good. Because at default, the mole has only 3 Arbor 2s. So you ain't gonna crack shit. The rental should be called Mole 2, but whatever. Go back. All right, make sure I get the right one out. Hey, that looks like my ship. Only with less advanced crap. Yeah, for this one, we're just going to do a quick hop around to Lyria. I'm feeling very unlucky today, so I'll use Lyria as a default. And it's got standard 96. That mole has. Housing a straight graphical glitch. Oh, hopefully I can make it through this video without having to go and clear my throat again. Thank you. Servers were playing nice earlier. I don't know what happened. Maybe everybody woke up and chose violence. Generators to power. Engines. Generators. Thank you. Engines to full. Actually, they dropped that so I can power the lasers. Okay, there we go. Huh. Coolers are full, so I guess we'll go to the weapon. Just to shut that up. Doors. Alright, we'll set crews to slowly ease us out. 045. That's usually a good spot. Or no, I want Lyria. Is it 54 that I'm thinking of? Holy crap, they put a lot of stuff on here. You know, screw it. Pick a point. Not letting me stay in there. Gear up. And flip.
Landing gear. Shields off.
Recouple.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, with the arbors, you're not cracking much by yourself. 3 of them working together, you can probably hit a decent rock, but running solo, you're going to have to be very, very accepting of what little you can pick up. So it is possible to run it solo. You just got to work at it for a bit until you can buy one for yourself or borrow one.
Quantum travel complete.
Actually, I don't even know how borrowing works when it comes to mining. It's technically their ship, so you'd be offloading. If you'd even be allowed to offload is a very good question. Lights. And as you can see, we are running the stock, I don't know, whatever trash quantum drive that takes forever to cool down and spool up. And is slower than molasses.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, these quantum drives, they have their own acceleration, deceleration, and they're multi-stage with their speeds, depending on what you're doing, so you will notice when you upgrade to a better one.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, as we've discussed many, many a time before, when you do your ping scan, you look for this number up here. You're looking for something big, hopefully.
Shields on.
Because there are deposits that you can mine with the rock, the little bastards, which are usually like 920. And then you got the big stuff, which is in the 17 to 1900 range. Individually, that number that you saw up top is going to be all of them put together. Gear down. Engaging VTOL.
Landing gear down.
So the number is going to be the total of everything there, which is why you want to look for something big. Sometimes you'll see rock nodes that have like 10,000, just because there's so many there. Maybe we can scan. Thank you. Taranite. I can actually hit that, I think. Holy shit. Yeah, these all look small. But wow. Thank you. This is... First 2 rocks are pretty damn decent.
Mining mode on.
Yeah, we're good. And, shit, didn't want to do that. Since all the turrets have all the same laser, I could just use the nose and get off the fucking ladder. Jeez. I'm not lying when I said that the servers were playing nice earlier. It was actually working.
Systems activating. Systems on.
So over here on our right is our mining, our fracturing setup. This little guy right here is the intensity of the laser, how much of its power is being used. You want to get this little charge level up into the green section, this little optimal green area. And you want to hold it there until this whole thing fills up. That will fracture your rock, and hopefully you won't have to do a secondary fracture. You do not want to go into the red zone and overcharge, because that will break some of your fractures, causing them to explode, which will result in lost minerals, and also damage your ship, because it is ballistic damage, and it has a little bit that goes through your shield. You can blow off mining heads, you can blow off mining modules on the heads. You can't actually blow your bags off your ship if you really screw up. So you just gotta ease it in that green zone. Play with it. Slowly, steadily, smoothly, back and forth, up and down, and all around. There, extraction mode is what we want. If the composition is below like 9.9, you can just take it up with the extractor, and that is S. You'll see the composition of what's here. You'll see the composition of what's here. You'll see the composition of what's here. So that's all the minerals that are in this specific fracture. Cordium is crap, so we're going to move on. Cha 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 cha. Wow, this is bad. All right. Hopefully that's a good one. So when you're looking at the fracture, the mass is the primary number you're going to look at in terms of your laser. Resistance is how much power you're losing off of your laser. Instability is just determining how much your laser's power is going to jump, either positive or negative. This little section, which says easy, medium, challenging, impossible, most of the time you can ignore it. If you know the numbers well. Maybe? Please? Can I get a scan in this house? Alright, so that was the cordium. What is behind it? I would love it if these things scanned faster. I actually got that. Holy shit. All right. That's... I might be able to hit it at this distance. Let's see what else we got. All right. Gold? Holy shit.
Fracturing mode on.
I could probably get closer. closer. I want to hit the backslide first, because gold is still crap in price. Gold prices have bottomed out. Actually, no, not yet. They're still dropping, though. But yeah, gold used to be a good tier 1. It is now the worst of the tier 1 minerals. And for some fun reason, the game thinks I want to dance on the ladder. Holy shit.
Mining mode on.
There.
Mining mode on. Factory mode on. Mining mode on.
Because I know. Do. Come on. Come on. Don't go over. I'm actually surprised how well of a sight I got. 3 decent rocks. That's incredible. Usually takes me 4 or 5 nodes to... Come on! God. Every time the ship jumps, that is the server desyncing. I really hope they fix some of these issues by next week. Or any week. Do 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 do. Let's see if we got anything better first. I'll probably pick that anyways. This is just going to be a trash run, so... Almost always is with these videos. Good God. Yeah, absolutely not with that. Holy crap. There we go. No. What's underneath you? Come on, stay still. All right. It's decent. We'll take that. Normally, when you're doing this properly, you want to be more picky with your selections. I'm just doing this to get the video over with, and this quick overview and demonstration. This is not intended to be the proper way to do the mining. You know, 24% is, yeah, I'd say that's a bare minimum what you should do. Especially if you are as a crew. Especially if you're someone who actually has decent luck. Because this one, I am most likely going to hit overcharge with the way the servers are jumping around. Come on. Just a little bit more. Alright, let's see if we can hold it. Hold. Hold. Push. Push. Come on, give me a good push. Hold it. Hold it. Give me one more push. There we go.
Extraction mode on.
Oof. That's... Come on, stay put. Yeah, like that. For me, I would accept a 35%. Some people would probably try to go better. Cho. Yeah, I'll take it. But let me look first. Of course, the ship is drifting. Yeah, that is what you want to aim for. There are mining gadgets. I haven't used any in forever because gadgets were broke for so long. I don't even know if they've actually fixed them. There are mining gadgets that cause the minerals to fracture into more concise pieces. So instead of all these little ones with like 10, 20%, you get a big one that has 60, 70, 100%. It's not a perfect chance. It's like 50% of clustering, but yeah. That is something you do want to hope for. So that's crap. Take this. Is there one underneath it? Holy shit, there is. Oh, these scans are forever. Nope, definitely not. All right, what is this one? Every now and then you'll see like a duplicate rock like these where the internal one is still there, but the external got fractured because of physics or whatever. Tarnite is absolutely what we're going to take. Okay. Yeah, Tarnite, in terms of your tier 1s, is the best thing you can get right now. Hopefully, with the next release, which is currently on PTU. I have no idea when it's going to come, but yeah, hopefully. Turns out to be an improvement for miners. All right, just give me the big rock. Hopefully it's not too big. That's... Yeah, definitely can hit that. Alright, steady. Steady. No, 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 no. Behave. Just hold it right there. This won't fill us up, but it'll get us close, hopefully. Shit. There we go, we like that. What the hell happened to that rock? Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. There are two rocks right on top of each other. Both stuck in the ground, so scanning is going to be massive pain in the ass. Okay. So while that's going on, down here you got your current load, how much you can take at your max, and what your breakdown currently is. Over on the right, you got the breakdown of your laser. We're currently in extraction mode, so we worry about extracting power. Clustering is what I was talking about with that gadget earlier. Inert material level is how much of the junk material, this stuff that you ignore, because inert material you get absolutely zero for. There was a bug in one of the more recent patches where the bags would not empty out their inert material, so you'd have to sell it at the ore parts, which wasn't too horrible. You know what? Fuck it. Just give me everything.
Warning, storage full.
Alright, let's see if I can get up the ladder. Yeah, let's just see if I can get up the ladder. Nope. Someone greased that rung again. Attempt number 1. Actually worked, holy crap. Alright, gear up. Disengaging VTOL.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
Get us out of Atmo.
Landing gear. Shields off.
Let me look for lively. There we go. Oh, good. I had to hit OMs. Because apparently I've spent enough time on this rock that it's actually turned around. Or, no. I did do a sub-quant. That's right.
Quantum travel engaged.
Like always, I am wrong.
Complete. Quantum travel engaged.
So, yeah. What are we at? 30 minutes. This is going to be a pretty weak run. But you got to remember, I'm doing this solo. If you have a crew, this is a lot faster. Let me try that again. If you have a competent crew that you trust, this is a lot faster. And you can be a lot more picky with the notes that you pick up. You don't have to worry about time constraints when creating a video. You don't have to worry about those kind of constraints.
Quantum travel complete.
So you can look for stuff that's better off. And once you have enough, I can't remember the price off the top of my head. I think it's like 3 or 4 mil. Might be 6. But yeah, once you have enough to buy a mole of your own, you can change out the laser heads. I usually change the nose and the port side turret. Put a helix on the nose. Put a Hasselhoff on the port. Leave an arbor on the starboard side. Just so you have something in case... Yeah, basically just load the arbor with Flitter XLs. That way it has the lowest inert material. Gear down. Engaging VTOL. And you can usually use that as your scooper.
Landing gear down.
You could technically throw like another Hasselhoff on there. Thing is, sometimes you need small fractures and the Hasselhoff will hit a little hard, especially considering how unstable it is. There are other lasers out there, but considering the Arbor 2 gives you 2 slots.
Shields. Systems off.
Yeah. I think it is a good one to keep. But your ship, your decision. Helmet check. So, yeah. This is the ARGO Mole, which I've gone over in other videos, but this one is the rental. Stock 3 Arbor 2s. Nothing you can put on the mining slots. Everything is base. Hopefully when the rental period wears off, I don't lose my mole, because that would be very shitty. But yeah, until they give us a new medium or large size mining vessel, Orion, please. Yeah, that's the best thing we got right now. So we're just going to head over to the refinery, see how bad this run truly was. Load shit up into the spreadsheet.
The scheduled waste disposal has been postponed until further notice.
Oh, that was bad. Alright, so for your options, Varion and Dynex are your 2 best solutions. Dynex has the lowest cost level, but takes for effing ever. Well, normally does. I'm not sure why that's so fast. Maybe it's just because I have a crap... No, Tarnite should be loading that up. I think the time is screwed up right now. Or maybe they fixed the time. Because we're at a high capacity, so that should be higher than normal. I don't know, maybe they updated the time slots. Usually that'd be 20 hours. But yeah, Ferion will cost twice as much, but take a third of the time than Dynex. Oh, screw you, Google. Google Sheets are having an issue. So I will not be able to run my spreadsheet. Awesome. Well, since that broke, in true Chris style, we're just gonna call it. Hey, what did we have? Let me run the calculator. Times, I think it's 7,000. No. 2 times 7,000. 4 times 6,000. 36 plus 24 plus 133. Yeah, about 200K for that run. Of course, that's rough numbers off the top of my head since I don't have a working spreadsheet. Fuck you very much, Google Sheets. But anyway, that's completely irrelevant to this. But yeah, this was the Mole rental video. The medium mining vessel that is currently available. You can rent them at any refinery, which is most your Lagrange point stations, Wide Forest, Lively, Icarus. I think Thundering's another one. Yeah, you can basically look from it everywhere. I want to say the gateway stations also have them because they have refineries as well. So Terra, Magnus, Pyro, Nyx, whenever it magically pops into existence. As well as the geostationary, so Tresler, Seraphim, Genie, Everest. Well, I'll have these available for rent. I'll put everything in the description as much as I can remember, but yeah, it is pretty easy to find a place to rent this mole. But as for now, here at the corner, we are going to call it. So, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.